And with the cold weather quickly approaching, you might want to start thinking about your home's HVAC needs.
Gia Lee's getting a bit of an education this morning and is live with more. Good morning, G.
Good morning, Nick. Good morning, Jen. We are in this beautiful home in Toronto. I have to point out something. They're huge CP24 fans. Look. So not only do they have this monitor, it mirrors the cable box. So you see it in the kitchen, but guess what? You also see it in the dining room. So fun. I love seeing that. But we're here to talk about sustainability, helping you save money as consumers. You know winter's coming. We have to heat up the homes. Joining me now is Mark Irvin with Enbridge Sustain. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I am always happy when I see viewers really tuning into the program here.
Likewise.
Yeah.
Likewise.
So let's talk about it. Winter is coming.
Sure.
People want to heat their homes, but under Enbridge Sustain, tell me a little bit about the program and SmartFlow. This is a new thing.
So I'll talk about Enbridge Sustain. So Enbridge Sustain is a new home services company that is dedicated to ensuring that all Ontario homeowners have access to affordable and sustainable heating and cooling solutions. And we talked to Ontario homeowners and we found that they're growing increasingly aware of their total energy consumption, but more so these days on their impact to the environment. And so when you're choosing heating and cooling solutions, you of course want home comfort, but you also want to know that you're making a difference to the environment. And this is where Enbridge Sustain really comes in. We offer affordable heating and cooling solutions that keep your budget in mind. And we think that's really important. We think that everybody should have access to it, and that's what we're dedicated to doing.
Yeah, you know what? Everyone is really counting their dollars right now. So let's talk about SmartFlow. I love the fact that technology has been brought into this.
Sure, I love SmartFlow. Do you want me to, show you it?
So how does it work?
All right, well, SmartFlow, we're really excited. So SmartFlow is the brand that Enbridge Sustain picked for our solution. And so what it does is it takes a hyper-intelligent smart thermostat and combines it, and combines it with the efficiency of an air source heat pump and the reliability of a furnace.
Right.
And so what it does, and really all of the intelligence is actually in the app that we created.
Yeah.
So what it does is it takes a look at many different variables. So think about looking at your electricity bill, your gas bill, the indoor temperature of your house, as well as the outdoor temperature. And it takes all of those things and optimizes it for 3 different modes.
Okay, so I see the 3 modes there. Walk me
You got it. So let's talk about probably the most popular one these days is budget mode. And budget mode allows customers to optimize with their budget in mind. Very self-explanatory. So we also have the option to optimize for eco mode, and that would be obviously the option that produces the less greenhouse gas emissions, or if you want a balanced mode, which does a hybrid between both, that it gives you the option to do that. So let's think about a typical day. Let's actually talk about this last weekend. So this last weekend was really mild temperature outside. And in that case, it's very likely that our system is going to, if you're in budget mode, it's going to optimize to use your air source heat pump. And because it's mild temperatures outside, you're using your off-peak electricity use, you're going to save a lot of money and you're going to do great by the environment. But I know we got lulled into a false sense of what winter really was this winter. It was really warm, but we still are going to experience, negative 20, negative 30 days, and you want to know that you have the reliability of your furnace. And in that case, your system is very likely going to kick in and use your furnace instead. So in a nutshell, SmartFlow does all of that work for you so you don't have to, so that you have the heating and cooling that you want. Yeah, and you make a great impact to the environment while keeping your budget in mind.
Amazing. I'll just get you to come this way. I was chuckling earlier because when you say it was hyper intelligent, you know why? I feel like all these devices are way smarter than me, but that's the point. And it does the work for you. It makes it really simple, the programming and everything, and it's not that hard to program.
Awesome.
Okay, so if you want more information, EnbridgeSustainSmartFlow.com. Read about it. It can make a real big difference for you and your budget for the winter. And you know what? One of the telltale signs that winter is coming, guess what? Okay? Winter is coming. And so these are the things you need to think about now before the snow falls. Joining me now from Enbridge Sustain is Shelley Valet Ewing. Hi. Hi.
Hi, Dee.
I know. I love all four seasons, but it is sad to see the leaves hit the ground. But it's a good reminder that winter is coming, and as homeowners, we need to be prepared.
Absolutely. Even though it's going to be like 20 degrees on Wednesday, yes, it's coming.
Yeah. So one of the cool things with Enbridge Sustain is you can actually book a free consultation. People come into your home. Walk me through that process.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So we match you up with one of our trusted partners, and they're all fantastic, fully licensed, registered with the TSSA. They come to your home, and the consultation process takes about 60 to 90 minutes.
Oh, so it's really in depth.
Yeah, they will do, they'll cover a lot of ground. So they're going to measure your home, they're going to measure the existing system, they'll take a look at your windows and your doors and things like that, and they'll do heat loss calculations so that they're right sizing the equipment that they're going to propose for you.
I think that's so important. And then we were talking in the last segment inside about how technology has changed everything. The equipment has changed too. So show me what we have here at the side of the house.
Sure. Okay, so previously there was a 2-ton air conditioner here.
2-ton air conditioner.
2-ton air conditioner. And air conditioner, the condensing units are usually a cube shaped.
Yes, yeah.
So you can see the heat pump, which replaces the air conditioning unit, is a little thinner and is up on a rack. So the homeowner now has a lot more room in this breezeway.
But again, this is replacing the air conditioning unit, right?
Yeah, so it's, I think a lot of homeowners are confused by the fact that
Yeah.
it's called a heat pump, and in fact it actually provides you with air conditioning as well as heating.
See, so it does double duty, but
Yeah.
that's what I love about the new stuff that's come out, the new equipment and the technology. Now, I have to ask, we are in an older community here, but do you recommend a consultation regardless if it's an older home or even a new home?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things to consider. So
Yeah.
obviously beyond the size of your home and whether or not you have done or you will be doing any additional upgrades like replacing your windows, your doors, your attic insulation. The consultant is going to ask you if there are any noticeable hot or cold spots in your home. And more importantly, they're going to ask you what's important to you. Are you looking for something that's budget friendly, something that's a little more sustainable solution, something to help you manage your energy?
And so I guess the idea is that if you have a new home, don't be fooled by that. You actually could have cold and hot spots. And so it's really important as a homeowner to educate yourself on the airflow in your home.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
and that's why it's so important to have the in-home consultant come and visit, because they'll take all these things into consideration when they're providing you with recommendations.
For sure. Education is key, and it's free. I can't emphasize that enough. It's free. I love the fact that technology has really made things easier for the homeowner. So again, if you want more information on all this, you can go to EnbridgeSustainSmartFlow.com. Shelley, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Jane.